Hello everyone, my name is Shivam Kumar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce Scenarios. So guys, today we'll be covering about the third topic, that is the series of process builder, and we'll be taking care of the third video here related to the multi criteria in one process builder, and also related to the schedule actions, that how we can work on these schedule actions with the help of process builder. So guys, let's get started. So guys, I'll be jumping into my Salesforce org, going to process builder here from the quick find box, hitting on process builder right from here. So first scenario, we'll be taking care about how we can schedule the process. Means, let's say if there is a criteria in my system which I have built there, that is on that process builder is on the lead, I'll be hitting on send email to customer process builder. I'll be making the clone of that process builder because I'll showcase that what object is there, what criteria is there, and what immediate actions are there, and what schedulable actions we have to perform on this particular process which we have created with the help of process builder. So what we'll be doing, I'll be just hitting on clone button. Here we go. So I'll be taking the version of the current process, hitting on save. So yes, so this is the object lead on which I have created this process builder. When a record is created or edited, that is the starting process of that, and there is the criteria node here in which we'll be meeting all the conditions, in which what we will checking, if the lead source is equals to the pick list value called web and all the conditions are met, then what immediate actions we are performing, we are sending an email alert with the name welcome email alert, right? So this is my process builder existing in the system, but now the scenario is that I have to schedule this action. So for scheduling the action with the help of process builder, what we can do, there we can see the scheduled actions, right? So I'll be hitting on the schedule action, and here we go. We'll be having the option of days and hours. Here we are after and before, and this is the selection of date. Let's say it will be the created date, email bounce date, last modified date, and my date. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be typing one day after the created date of a record. Means after the created date, after one day I have to schedule this action item, which is that the immediate action, we are sending the email to a particular customer whenever a lead is coming from a web, right? So here is the criteria I have mentioned here. So I'll be hitting on save. So yes, for that I can add the multiple schedule actions as well, just hitting on the plus add action button right from here. So this is the schedule action which is scheduled right from there. So guys, this is the basic understanding of schedulable actions. Means if you are getting some kind of other scenarios as well as related to scheduling, we can do with the help of process builder as well. But yes, for more complex scheduling scenarios, we'll be using the batch apex class in Salesforce. That video I'll be also creating how to create batch class. So yes, that is the part of my upcoming sessions. So now, so here we go with the schedule actions as well. So guys, what I'll be doing, that is the schedulable actions which I have created right from here, right? So this type of a thing of schedule action we can be able to do with the help of process builder itself. So yes, now what we are doing, I'll be moving to the second scenario right from here. Here we go. Second scenario, what we are taking, I have the existing process builder which is created by me itself in my system. So we'll be going to that process builder. typing builder there. So yes, here we go. So this is the process builder we have created here, that is update a record based on criteria. I'll be hitting on this process builder. First, what I have to do, I have to clone that process builder, because I have to give the multiple criterias to that process builder, right? So if I just hit on clone, that is a version of a current process, hitting on save. So I have cloned this process builder. What can I do is that first we'll be checking the criteria. For first criteria what we have built, that is on the lead only when a record is created, but yeah, I can do when a record is created or edited. Update the record on lead. Let's say lead source equals to pick list, that is partner referral. Then if all the conditions are met, what immediate action we are performing? We are updating rating pick list value to hot, right? This is the condition which we have built for this process builder, update a record based on the criteria. Now what we are doing is that these are the criteria nodes here. Update the record on a lead, this is the criteria node. The basic agenda of today's video is that we have to understand that yes, if it is not true, if this particular action is false, then what we can do, I'll be adding the different criteria as well, because if this node is false, then the process builder action will be moving to the second criteria. If it is true, then we'll be performing the immediate action, that is update a record. So guys, here you are seeing that stop button is there, right? If I just hit on this stop button, we'll be getting the alert to continue the process after evaluating this criteria, define next criteria node. Guys, because in my system currently what is happening, I haven't created my second criteria node, that's why we are getting this pop-up itself. So guys, I'll be creating my second criteria as well. So let's say update the record on the lead, or update the record on lead and create chatter record, let's say, right? So these are the condition are met. So now what I'll be taking the second condition here, right? Let's say what we are taking, let's say we'll be taking the source, lead source, that is, oh no, what we can take instead of source, we can take the rating itself, no issues for that. Let's say in my criteria, if the lead rating is equals to pick list value, and I have to select the pick list value, let's say if the lead rating is warm, then what action I have to perform, right? So this is my second node criteria, update the record on lead and create the chatter record, right? So I'll be hitting on plus add action for creating the immediate action, right? So let's say my action type will be post to chatter, or any kind of action I want to perform, I can be able to perform for this lead object. Whatever actions, multiple criteria we have to perform, I can be able to perform in only one process builder. That's not an issue for me. So let's say for that we'll be taking post to chatter. Yes, what will be the action name? Let's say test action. Just for our purpose, we'll be creating for this record. I have to create, right? Not for the user, not for the chatter group. I'll be hitting on this record. I'll be giving the message test record created based on rating, right? So this is my chatter post message when I'll be going to this criteria node, whenever this criteria is not running, we'll be going to this criteria. If this is true, then what we are doing, we'll be doing the action post to chatter, that is on a particular record, that is test record created based on the rating. I'll be hitting on save button here. So yes, my immediate action I have created. So now what we can do is, let's say I'll be hitting on this button now. What message we can get? Specify what happens after evaluating this criteria, right? So when this criteria is true and the process execute the associated action group, what should happen next? We can stop the process or evaluate the next criteria. If it is true, if we have to stop, then we have to stop this process will not be performed if we have just mark on the stop the process, right? But if it is true and we have to perform another actions as well, so we can mark this evaluate the next criteria as well. So for this action, what we have to do, we have to make sure that my first criteria is also true and I'll be performing the action update a record. And then if that action is true, then again I have to perform a second action as well. So that's why I have just selected evaluate the next criteria here, hitting on save button. So yes, my process builder is created now with the multiple criterias. What we are doing in first criteria, we are updating the record, update a record. In second criteria, we are in the immediate action, what we are performing, we are posting on the chatter for a particular record, not for a user, not for a particular chatter group, right? What we can do in this canvas of process builder, we have the functionality to switch these process between the two, right? If I want that process should be performed after this second one, then I can drag and drop right from here, right? So now if I dragged, it is there. Like that we can also do. Changes are saved, but what I am doing now, I'll be again making the changes. So like that, only drag and drop, point and click, we can be able to perform the automated actions. That is the amazing functionality given by the Salesforce automated tool called process builder. So guys, like that we can create the multiple criterias as well. So I'll be just activating this process right from here. Let's say make it evaluate the next criteria, hitting on save. So yes, now I can be able to perform all these actions whenever my process builder is active, right? So what I have to do, I have to hit on the active button itself. So now I have hit on the active button. Now my process builder is activated right from here. So guys, again I am reiterating in the today's sessions, what we have learned is that first scenario will be performing the schedule actions, and the second criteria what we have taken is the multiple criteria for a one particular process builder for a one particular object, right? So here we are performing, we have multiple criterias, we are performing different type of immediate actions as well. So whatever we can do, we can be able to perform with the help of one process builder as well. So guys, yes, be with me, stay tuned with all the process builder scenarios. In the upcoming sessions we'll be going to more complex and very good problem solving situations there, how we can create the parent record, child record, how we can post on the chatter automatically with the help of process builder. All those stuffs will be coming in my upcoming videos. So yes, thank you very much for paying the attention, guys. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, so that I'll be more than happy to post all the stuff related to core Salesforce itself on the related real-time business scenarios.